Welcome back, folks. So I tried to do this the other day, and my internet was really bad, so I ended up losing connection a couple times and had really poor frame rate throughout. It seems to be much better today. I haven't dropped any frames since I've been waiting to go live, and hopefully we'll have some better luck. In any case, for the people on YouTube, thanks for sticking out with me. I apologize for taking so long to get back to this. After the somewhat disastrous last stream, the quest there, the Kung Fu model quest, I kind of felt like unmotivated, I guess, to keep going, and also got sick around the same time. So, but we're back to it now. I've got a new goal of finishing the game before the official release. The official Western release, which is on June 4th. So that's something to look forward to. And I think we're just going to get back to the main quest today. Naoto's telling me to go check the ticket booth, but we're not going to do that right now. We have one more quest to do, but I want to make some progress on the quest first. On the main quest, rather. I think we have Naoto in the party already. Let's see. Yeah, we do. So she's feeling motivated right now, which is good. And we barely touched this level so far. A little bit of this is going to be review, or rather redo. We maybe cleared a quarter of the floor before losing connection last time. But nothing too major. I just sort of pulled the plug and didn't save my progress so that I wouldn't have to so you guys wouldn't have to miss any of the story or whatever. Alright, she says, "Hey Rise, is this the way? We keep going straight?" Rise says, "Yep, good job. Basically, good job so far. Just keep going dead ahead." What's that? What's that in front of us, though? So there's a pile of trees. Kanji's like, what the heck? Why are all these trees knocked over? Joker, look at this. These tree stumps, it seems like they have dinosaur claw markings. They look fresh. Let's see. Yeah, I think he says like we won't be able to go through this way. Teddy is asking whether he thinks that whether we think that these trees were knocked over purposely to keep us from progressing. she's like, I think she says maybe what have we done that they would want to stop us, or who would want to stop us? Kanji is like, well, we've come too far to turn back now. I think last time I translated this as Naoto's wondering if it was the dinosaurs that exiled us. He's like, I was wondering the same thing. Queen says, let's see. Oh yeah, they might be plant eaters, but they're still dinosaurs after all, which is really true. You know, a big what is it called? A big herbivore dinosaur is still going to be able to ruin your day since they're so huge. He says, well, this is a pain in the butt. But we need to find. We'll have to look on the map and find another way around. This is convenient. So last time, this was also our first fight in the session that I lost, and we fought one or two of these golden shadows before. Well, there's the rare shadows, which give you the persona cards, but these big guys are actually covered in gold, like it's actual gold. So every time you hit them, right now it says analyze, basically like analysis impossible. You can see the resist screen there has this sort of glitch thing over it, and basically once we do enough damage to it, its shield will break, and then it'll actually be able to not be knocked down. I think this one's weak to fire. But the cool thing is, every time you hit this guy, he drops money. So at the end of the battle, we're going to get something like 8,000, between 8 and 10,000 cash, which is pretty cool. And one thing I'm actually not sure about is whether it's more profitable to just use normal attacks versus I almost picked Yosuke's triple down attack and then Haru's twin slash, but I think we're gonna just try normal attacks for the first run, or the first turn rather. So on that turn, we got two of our party hit him for about 900 yen worth, and the other two were 200 and 700 yen. So we'll try the triple attacks and such this time. Oh, and then let's see. I want to use. Okay, this is a bind ability that Naruto has called Scare Slow, which is an agility bind. Alright, so now that we've knocked his shield off, you could hear Futaba saying you have a chance to hit the weakness now. Oh, so he's weak to nuke and light. But the multiple attacks were actually way better. Yosuke and Hara both hit him for like 3,000 and 2,000 yen. So that's definitely the way to go. And since they're special shadows, we also get personas from them. So we got a Queen Mab. And there we go, 10,275 yen. So those guys are really worthwhile. And I think money rewards are increased on this level of difficulty. So it might not be as good in higher difficulties, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, she said, just as I thought, we can't go through here. I was just checking to see if it would like give me an option or something. But anyway, I wonder if we can come around from the back. Got a ton of shortcuts in this little area here.
Let's go, go!
So there's an FOE right this way. He's blocked off right now, but we're gonna need to turn off this switch to get past him. Ooh, another one. Ah, I forgot. It would have been good to put the bind on right away. Because then we wouldn't miss at all, and we wouldn't get hit much. Oh, Chie has an agility bind. I'm not sure how that happened. I didn't know he had that ability. It's definitely, since he has 2 moves, it's definitely nice to keep him from moving at all, if possible. Get that punishment finish for the extra XP. We got Titania. I think I've gotten her already, but just in Fusion. I do know the one I have registered is way better, but I don't know if we need this guy. Where did we even find him? He has Tarunda, but I gotta feel like we have that already somewhere. 14,000 this time. I think we want to go through this door to reset the dino, otherwise we're going to get in trouble. So then he turns around. Now we're good. We could do a sneak attack, but I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, so this here, this little wall, is an event. This was where we stopped last time. So this is like a dead-end event. It may lead to a quest, or it might just be, you know, getting to know the character's time. So she says, yeah, she says, okay, it looks like it's a dead end. Let's take a break. Roger that. He's like, I've been sweating. I'm working so hard, I'm sweating. She says, don't you think you'd sweat less if you took your headphones off? Basically, don't you think you'd have some relief if you took them off?
Yeah.
He's like, as if I'd do something like that. He's these headphones are my identity, and they're also really fashionable. Let's see. She's like chiding him. I'm not entirely sure what. He's like, hey, give it a break. Hamiko says, I've actually been interested in this for a little while. I think basically I think it's interesting that Yosuke wears headphones too. So Futaba and Yosuke and myself, we all have the same taste, I think. Let's see. Futaba says, I've detected someone talking about me, kind of thing. She says, I guess we're all audiophiles. Or maybe she was saying... Yeah, okay, yeah. So he says, I don't really know much about electronics. Yeah, I don't really know much about electronics or music, in my case. He just likes the design of the headphones. He doesn't really listen to anything on them, and he doesn't care about electronics, is what he's trying to say. Kanji says, but senpai, even if you say something like that, didn't you know how to play the guitar? So sort of implying that the headphones are for playing guitar with. Hamiko says, wait, really? That's so cool. Let's see. He says Yosuke has many interests, various interests. Not to mention playing the guitar. He was also the first one of us to have a bike, to ride a bike. I'm not sure if that means the scooter, because I think they would say jitensha if they were talking about bicycle. So I think he's probably talking about the like the mechanical scooter or the electric scooter he has. Futaba says, I smell a normie. So Riaju, the first word there on the second line, the first three characters, is it's like otaku slang that means someone who is satisfied with real life as opposed to like network or internet life. So Riaju is someone who would have a girlfriend or a boyfriend as opposed to, you know, pining after an idol or an anime character. They'd go out and do things with their friends instead of chatting online. So she says, I smell a normie. Yosuke's like, it's not that big of a deal. Teddy says, Yosuke always does such a good job at work too. When we're partnered together at Junes, he always buys me ice cream. Yosuke says, Buying you ice cream is not one of my hobbies. In any case, you just hate working. So what else? What else are you interested in? Chase says one of his other interests is riding a bike and crashing into garbage cans and getting his head stuck. Crashing and getting his head stuck in a garbage can. That was one time! She says, it was in front of the entire school, and I think like all the girls keep talking about it or whatever. All the girls saw. He's like, give me a break, and anyway, that's not one of my hobbies, like I already said. He's like, come on, don't I have any other cool points? Is there anything else cool about me? What do you say, partner? So this word, it might be a little bit of wordplay. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be. This will become evident, I guess, as the conversation goes on. Tsukomi it can mean like the straight man in a gag, in a comedy act, like the guy who is there to ground the bit, or it can mean, I want to say it's like one member of a gay relationship. It has some sexual... Oh, no, it just has to do with sex. So I'm not sure if they're gonna go with that, like, Yu tries to say something encouraging, but it ends up getting interpreted wrong, but I thought that was interesting. They purposely spell it sort of in a way that you can't necessarily tell which one they mean. In any case, I think what he would say is he's always got a comeback to whatever you say. Like, he's always got a good joke. He's like, let's see. He's like, yeah, that's okay, yeah, so he says, yep, that's right. I'm he said, it's hard to translate, but basically he said, like, yeah, that's exactly right. And then he sort of did a double take and he's like, wait, you too? So I think that wordplay was definitely supposed to be there. I'm interested to see if they evolve that in the translation. Hamako says, I see. Hanamura is Hanamura-kun is very interesting. I keep telling you. Forget about it. He's like, I've had enough, I've rested for long enough. And in that case, let's get moving. Oops, I seem to have lost my... Oh, there we go. I almost lost my stylus. Okay, so we have another switch. Yeah, this is the switch that we had to turn the gates on with, right? When we were rescuing Yosuke. So it seems like the dinosaur that was here is gone now. One guy? We don't know any of his weaknesses though. Try to hit a fear proc on him since we can't hit anything else with Chie. And we'll try to put him to sleep because we can't hit anything with Anne. We have Haro using nuclear, I think, but I also don't have anything. We don't have anyone trying light or darkness. Okay, no weaknesses, but that's that. Yosuke said he's getting ready to level up. Ooh. Lots of space to go. We got 70%. I do not want to open it with play coins, thank you. I do want to put a special color treasure chest on the map though. Oh, we got this whole area over by the beginning that we never went into despite it not being blocked off. So I guess we'll do that in a minute. Ooh, okay, so he saw us, but he's currently blocked. Okay, so in order to get through this gate, we're gonna have to turn off this switch and then lure the dinosaur down towards us before juking back and going around, I think.
焦っちゃダメだね。いつでも OK。 シッシどれどれ OK 行くよ。狙います。必殺。花村先輩ナイスです。来て私の力。ほら避けるな。ペルソナ。ほらおだまり。ご覧遊ばせ。
Hey, there we go.
ノワールさすがですね。一気にいけ。お仕置きタイムね。とどめの一撃いくね。
I thought that was kind of funny when Shay missed the Gene guy in the back. She said, "Hey, don't dodge." Well, okay, level 25. All right, well, I guess we'll get rid of either one of these guys. We don't really need either of these skills, any of these skills. Okay, so it seems like we have enough spaces to move that we can go into either one of these spaces, either one of these areas. There must be another switch in here, I guess, because there's no other way out. Okay, maybe we didn't have enough. Maybe we only had enough to go in that one. This gives us... Oh, interesting. It seems like this accessory will improve the damage. Let's see. It'll either improve the... No. I think I want to say it improves the damage of wind and ice skills. I'm going to check on that later. Or sorry, not ice, electricity. Okay, so these both led to the same area, I just couldn't see it before. That's cool. I'm not sure what the point of that switch is. Maybe to trap the dinosaur in here? I mean, that's probably worth a try. Let's see. So now he's just in that little area for the time being. I don't think we need to go back in there, so that might be worthwhile. Let's see. I think she says we've done a complete loop or something. We've come back to where we were. He says, I think he says, so we weren't able to get past those trees after all? No, no, no. Because we definitely are past them. He says, basically, what should we do from here on? Kangai ga. If I only had a minute to think, I think he says. Maybe we should look around here and see if there's anything to do. Can we walk over this? It looks like a swamp. No, we can't. Okay. It's some cool cool graphics that I really like. I've said it before, but I really like the dungeons in this game. They're a lot better than Persona Q1, which even that had some pretty good dungeons. But these are just fantastic. Oops, didn't see the counter. So we're gonna see if we can go for a one-cycle kill on that first guy and scare slow on the big beetle. That would be ideal. Oh, and she followed up on that. I thought I forgot she has that ability to follow up on her row attacks. Good stuff. Nice, good miss. Two good misses. Matador. Line guard, okay. That's a decent skill. Chance to, I want to say this is a chance to block damage for the whole line. And then he's got an ice physical attack. Chance to hit up, self buff, and then Masai. Definitely worth keeping instead of Archangel. That'll also give us some good fusion fodder. $14,000 gold that time. Good stuff. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this is this increases, let's see, I don't really ever use personal buffs. This one is, he'll follow up attacks from his row, which is good. I honestly should use it. I definitely want Tentarafu to stay around. That's the entire team panic move. Tsukakaja I don't really use, but I maybe should. It is a 1. I think I'm gonna skip Tsukakaja for now. There aren't a lot of times when I need it, and Diorama is good to have. Although healing is pretty easy in this game, since you can just go back to the beginning of the. Since you go back to the theater, maybe that was a bad choice. I don't know. We'll see. So here we are back to the fallen trees. I should probably mark this. Okay, yeah, it shows up as a closed door, just what I wanted. I can hear a dinosaur walking around. So this dinosaur up here on the map, I wonder if that's a new kind we haven't seen before, because as far as I can remember, the T-Rex ones don't patrol, they just stand and they wait to see you. And the pterodactyl ones, the pterodons, they don't make footstep noises because they're flying, so we'll see. That could be interesting. Oh, scare slow is per row. I didn't realize that. It says so right there. Area. That's really useful, actually. Just get topped up on health a little bit here. She has another bind on her. What happened? Does she have like a random bind ailment or something? Or did I miss something last turn? That's really weird. She can still use spells, but not physical attacks. Well, not physical skills. She can use normal attacks. It's very peculiar. So Anne got Diorama too, which would maybe be better on her. We're definitely going to replace Dia with that. Got another dead end here to talk through, probably. Ah, another dead end. Let's see, she says, can we take a quick break? This heat is, it's so hot, my throat is getting dry. Okay, so I think he's saying, maybe, as expected of a jungle full of, basically as expected of a dinosaur jungle. It's really hot in here. Let's see. Nusuida Kata? I think she's asking if his, she says, Mona, are you alright? Is something alright with you? Oh, okay, so I guess she's asking about his outfit, and he says, it's not an outfit. Kanji doesn't believe him. Or maybe he wants to go cuddle him again. Kanji is staring at Mona. Joker. Hey, Joker. What's up with that guy? He's like really looking at Mona really closely. What's up? I like how Mona just showed up. Never mind. Oh, this has got to be a quest. He says, never mind, we should get it going. still staring at Mona. He's staring again, or he's still staring. What is up with that guy? Oi, Ryuji. Snap out of it? I think he's saying snap out of it. Sorry, my bad, let's go. Yeah, that's definitely a quest. I want to say that says Tankyu. A punk looking for a fight? That's probably wrong. Well, except for the punk part. I know that's right. So that's got to be a quest with like Kanji, Ryuji, and Morgana. Yeah, that one dinosaur is definitely patrolling. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so I guess I was hearing wing flaps, not footsteps. Ooh, this isn't good. Unless he flies up. Let's see. Let's run on home for a second. We got our infinite use. Go to the beginning of the dungeon item. That'll also give us a chance to check out this area here. So I didn't pay too much attention when I was fusing my personas, but I'm pretty sure I must have one. I must have a skill on my Navi persona that makes us much more likely to get. Well, let's try Trintarku. It makes us much more likely to get player advance because I've been getting them constantly. Ah, just run. Seems like this Minotaur guy might not have any weaknesses.
くいった。惑わせミラディ。ノワールすごい。こりゃ氷結が弱点だな。いいって花村もやるじゃん。てれってー、ナビはレベルが上がった。じゃあナビのサポートもっと当てにしちゃうね。お疲れさん、この調子だ。進めてね。
Alright, so what we need to see is if that one flying dinosaur is going to turn right now. Okay, he does. Cool. So that means we're going to be safe. I didn't really want to risk it. I mean, I guess I could have run away, but kind of a pain. Chie says, there's rare meat, rare shadow over there. Yep, that's definitely what I meant to say.
OK、行くよ。この敵、私なら弱点をつけそうです。花村先輩、ナイスです。ともえ。これで決まり。決めたね、パンサー。覚悟。やるな、ナオト。ご覧遊ばせ。ノワールすごい。総攻撃できそうだよ。しちゃう？全部倒しちゃうよ。我が奥義、続けてみよ。
Oh, we got Fortuna. Fortuna is very good because you use her to make Norn. I don't like this. I don't really like this particular Persona design, but I love Norn. I think we're going to replace Titania since we already have one of her back in the book. Actually, we haven't unlocked Persona Fusion above 2, like fusion between 2 personas. So hopefully we get the multi-persona fusion soon. Okay, so we got, what was it? Oh, we got Nuke Wall. I'm not gonna keep Nuke Wall. I never use the wall skills. Maybe, hold on, what do we have? We got... Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, okay. Electricity resist, and nuke resist, and immunity to seal, or to bind. And then we have magic up 2. Mafre, and... Yeah, I just don't think Nuke Wall is good. But maybe it's worth keeping around so we have a persona with a lot of nuclear-related skills for fusion. I guess we'll drop Magic Genius or whatever, Magic Master. And then we have Mafreya, which we're definitely going to keep. And we got a blank card, which is nice.
振り切ったっぽいよ。ショートねえねえ。
Whoa, hold on. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's one square too far away to fight us.
決めてくれ。全部まとめてドカーンだね。大丈夫、ちゃんとやるよ。この敵なら。あいつは私が。じゃなくて狙います。ここだ。里中やるじゃん。頼む、力を。覚悟。さすがは直人君。カルベン。よし、うまくいった。テールソダー。これをお願い。
Nice, good bonus.
ナオとパネーラ。今こそ僕の力を示してみせます。待てよ。いやいや。
And Yosuke has a ton of health from his sub persona. I don't want to just kill everybody with Naoto's Megiddo.
やってやるから。いくよ。ともちゆちゃん、すごい。
Nice.
スクラヒコラ。仕留める。レベルアップが近いぞ。もっと戦おう。
Pretty much due for a return trip. We're almost out of space here. Alright, so we're gonna super zoom out of here. See ya.
よし、逃げ切ったな。
Freeze meat. Interesting. Narukami says, hey, I don't see Teddy anywhere. Is he lost? I'm not sure what that reaction was. I think she's like, there's no way yeah, there's no way. Wait, for real? He was right behind me. Hey, if Teddy gets lost and we have to like perform a quest to get him back, I'm okay with just not doing that quest. Yeah, I think Haru says, I've been wondering if we were missing somebody. Teddy is definitely not here. Ugh, that idiot, where is he? Teddy, what are you doing? What are you doing in a place like this? Don't you know you're making us all worried? He's like, he says, Yosuke, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't shout, I'm right here. He says, no. The question is, why were you in this container? Oh, he says it's really hot in this world. So he was trying to cool off. Why don't you take your freaking costume off, Teddy? I would hate Teddy less if he was his human form. I think. I might be wrong about that. Anyway, he says it's really nice and cool in there. He says it's like heaven, or it's like paradise. Okay, he's saying, are you saying that there's this, that the container is nice and cool inside? That seems to be the case. Let's see. Yeah, he's saying the same thing as me. Maybe maybe you should take off your outfit. He's like, Crow, are you also trying to get a look at me? He keeps using this word. I want to look it up real quick. Being chilly. I guess I should have guessed that. Hieru is to chill something. He's no, definitely not. He was commenting on Crow's long nose, his long nose mask, but I wasn't sure what the connection was. Let's see. She says if you're that hot, then I could do something. I could Iso. I want to say she's offering to burn his costume, but that seems kind of weird. Nope, that's definitely what she's saying. Just give me a minute to start the fire, I think. He's like, please don't do that. If you don't want us to do something like that, don't go wandering off like an idiot. Glad I came back this way. Okay, so the only skill we haven't tried on this guy is Sai. Other than that, he seems to be weakness free. Let's see. Let's throw this random hit move in here. I didn't get to try the Sai skill. Bummer. It's times like this where I wish it was a little more transparent what the turnover was. Wow, 2 levels of Tava in this one session. We really should go back home and drop off some of these goods. Yeah, Tava is saying the same thing. I thought that was enough to kill it. Oh, perfect. She falls up on it. Beautiful. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this looks like a bad situation. He's like, yo, it's way too close. I'm not sure what that word is, but I can only imagine he's saying, we gotta run. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she says, what do we do? That's the only way we can go, and there's no way we can continue on through there. Yeah, he says, okay, there's no gates in there. So we would, okay, let's see. Yeah, there's no gates in that area, meaning the electric fences, so there's no way we'd be able to capture it or keep it from moving. Let's see. Oh, she says someone needs to become a bird, and then we can fly right over. Somebody has to, huh? No, wait a minute. Not a bird, not a bird. Otori. Okay, so Tori is bait. Otori is sorry. Tori is bird. Otori is bait. Like someone would go in and lure it away. So she says someone needs to become bait, act as bait, and lure it away. So Yukiko says, somebody, Chie? And Chie's like, what, me? She says, wouldn't it be better for someone more delicious to become the bait? Chie, why are you looking at me? Could it be that everyone... He's probably making another like suggestive joke again. Could it be that everyone wants to eat me, kind of thing? I forgot all about you. Yep, I think it's a good idea for Teddy to get eaten. I'm not sure what he's saying. He might be saying, don't I have a choice? Don't I have a say in this? Let's see. Not sure. She says, well, if not Teddy, then there must be something else we can use. We'll need to make something to use as bait. If it's a meat-eating dinosaur, then maybe we should just find some meat. Where could we? I wonder where we could get some. Maybe from that container that says cold meat. So okay, so this is we can say shadow. We could get some shadow meat, or we would need to go to a food storage warehouse, or we can get a plant eater dinosaur and lure it over here. I'm gonna suggest the storehouse because of the container back there. A warehouse in the jungle? I don't know how we're gonna manage that. Let's see. Oh, he says if there are electric fences, then it's not impossible for there to be a food, storage facility. Hey, what about that refrigerated container we just went by? Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the one somebody was inside. Yeah. Nice idea. She literally says. We should get back there right away. Let's see. Leave it to us. Leave it to the fan thieves. We'll go and bring it back. We'll go and bring it over here. Or Ona says, we'll be right back with the container of meat, I guess. All right. Kind of a long way back to the entrance. It would be nice to sell off all of our stuff, but I think we're gonna leave it for now. Alright, she says, we've arrived, let's get that meat. Let's see. Oh, interesting. She's using the character for meat a lot in this sentence in ways that I haven't actually seen before, so let me look it up real quick. Nope, I think she's just making up words. Niku Niku Shi? Like, I don't think that's a word. Anyway, she's very impressed with the meat. Yo Dade. He's like, what is that word? She says, I can't help it whenever I'm faced with such a beautiful cut of meat. He says you're practically a meat eater yourself, meat-eating dinosaur yourself. Alright, so now we can try to use this to lure the dinosaur. Do you think this will work though? Naoto seems convinced. Oh, if it's cold, then the smell won't be as effective? Do we need to figure out how to heat it? Let's cook it. Yukiko, no! You're not allowed to cook. She says, cooking! That's it! Yeah, she's like, I agree, if we cook the meat, it'll definitely be more appealing. Let's see if there's anything in the container we can use to cook it. On that note, where are we going to cook it though? Back at the theater? He says, you idiot, if we let them cook it, we're all gonna die. Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, you see... let's see... What is this? I want to say feigning ignorance is dangerous. Sorauchi? No. I'm just gonna say, I was assume it says it's dangerous. He says, yep, that's true. This is just a big piece of meat. Oh, it'll be hard to cook such a big piece of meat, I guess. That's what Yosuke's like. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Nice save, buddy. I wish we could run away. Huh. Yosuke is saying, I wonder if we could use a volcano to cook the meat. Is there a volcano on this island? I can't remember. Let's see. She's asking if there's a river nearby. We should definitely try to find where that is. Alright, well, let's see. There's nothing else we can do in this direction without exploring a little more of the map, I think. What other places can we go? There's that. These shortcuts both lead the wrong way. This area here is blocked off from that dinosaur, which we could go back and tease out. I think we are gonna go back to the theater for now, sell our stuff, call it a night, and oops, I used the wrong item. Call it a night and then pick up tomorrow with the Operation Meat Cooking. Oh, okay, we have a new quest. We got some new items. Oh, we got one new item. It's a belt. Resistance belt of some kind. Alright. Alright, so I think that's it. I will be streaming again tomorrow. And we'll see what we can get done. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.